Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the respected dignitaries, distinguished speakers, honorable participants, and the loving audience, all beautiful people present here from all around the globe. I'm Miss Nada Ratkovic, IIU board member, country director, IIU Croatia, the president of Research Center of IIU. Welcome you to the IIU Europe International Conference on New Vision for Albanian Teachers in Education, even for all the educators around the globe, organized by International Internship University. IIU is the unique amalgamation of traditional and modern methods of education. IIU Europe is all geared up to share knowledge and revolutionize the education under the strong leadership of our Europe head, Ms. Inga Karci-Lava. Yes, Europe is the one of the world's most exciting continents which offers world-class education and research. I am pleased and honored today to present our great organizer, International Internship University, a leading virtual education system and global brand confederation, which is the most valuable and trusted worldwide and well-reputed in delivering innovative programs. Globally, it is a trusted name for quality training programs and is committed to providing better and virtual education to all the young learners of the globe. IIU is metamorphosing the conventional education system by cutting down the additional costs and providing access to more than 1,000 plus courses and internships to their e-learners across the globe. And yes, with the help of its 1,000 plus global educators. In a short span time, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries and 6 continents under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit Sir, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from the last 2 decades, who is providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. The sky is the limit for his dedication and hard work. IIU has formed its 4 councils, namely Women Entrepreneurs Council, International Student Development Council, International Youth Development Council, International Council of Educators. The main objective behind the councils is to provide support in every respect to the students, youths, women entrepreneurs, and educators. IIU is every day coming with new programs. Now we are trying and finishing the biggest knowledge exchange program called BICUP, and all the students from around the globe will participate here. IIU, I can say each day, every day, 3 events and conferences and webinars and events. So be the change with IIU. We are today in Albania. Yes, many European countries are offering an excellent opportunities to live, to travel, to work. Education plays a vital, a crucial role in the economic and social context of Europe and also of IIU. Across the continent, there are multitude of different education systems, each one and their own attitudes and approaches to educate their population. For students, Europe can be a very attractive destination thanks to its well-deserved reputation as a hub of academic excellence. Albania is a country in the southern Europe, located in the western part of the Balkan and in the state of Otranto, the southern entrance of the Adriatic Sea. The capital city is Tirana. So if you want to come to Europe, in the middle of Europe is Albania. She is bordering with Montenegro, with North Macedonia and Kosovo, and you can have from one side also the Greece. Yes, education is on the first place for Albania. And this nation is rich in the natural resources and in the economy is going based with the energy. Also, country has a middle income possessing the high level of economic development and literacy. And I will repeat again, Albania is a highly educated country and education system in Albania has at least the basic 8 years divided into two cycles of 4 years each and leads to the coming upgrade, secondary education and further. So let's see today, let's experience today a world-class education in Europe, Albania, and all the benefits from the choices of our educators. Europe is ready to share knowledge and revolutionize education with Dr. Inga Karchilava from Georgia. She is showing us that I can say every day with students, with educators, yesterday with Europe, before few days with students, now soon again with students. So it's my honor to introduce our head of IIU Europe, Mrs. Dr. Inga Karchilava. She is also a country director of IIU Georgia, a IIU board member, and the project director of the conference. Be ready in the September because she already is preparing new conferences for teachers and for students. Welcome, Dr. Inga, the IIU head Europe. Please address our audience.
Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Warm greetings from Georgia. Yes, I'm Inga Khachilava. Today is a very important, excited day. I am very happy that we are together today and we are ready to share valuable knowledge. Wow. Today, we look forward to another celebration of knowledge sharing. Europe is ready, and certainly European teachers and educators are ready to share their excellent knowledge and new vision in education. Today, your guests are from Albania, one of the most beautiful countries in Europe. Many thanks to our dear director of IIU Albania, Irena Bibadir, who presents amazing teachers to us today. This is a very important factor, really. We had within this project a new vision of teachers from Georgia, Romania, and Azerbaijan. Today, we will listen to inspiring presentations and speech and new vision by Albanian teachers. We are looking forward to this unforgettable event, and we are ready to learn a lot from this conference. Because if you want to teach, you have to learn and always look for innovating in education, innovation. Yes. What is education? The answer to this question seems simple and clear to everyone at a glance. Education is a social science that studies and promotes the development of human physical, intellectual, and moral skills. The main way to get an education is to study in educational institutions, but we provide a way for all people to learn online who cannot go to the institution. Yes, IIU was created to revolutionize education. Education is the greatest treasure, the most powerful in a human life and an inexhaustible resource, a symbol of humanity. Education is like the sun. IIU gives us a way to do this, and we are very grateful to our founder, Mr. Peyush Pandit, for this opportunity. And of course, thank you so much IIU excellent team. Many thanks to all today's amazing speakers who will share important and interesting knowledge with us today. Many thanks to Professor Nada Ratkovic, who is the producer of our programs today. And also, she is the moderator of our amazing conference. We really appreciate your work, hard work, and thank you very much, my dear sister. God bless you. Many thanks to all the participants who joined us today at your conference. And now it is time to start our conference and give time to our amazing speakers. I wish you good luck, everyone. Go ahead. Thank you.
Big clap to our great Dr. Inga Karchilava, our IIU head of Europe, and an amazing person. So yes, today let's explore the languages, the cultures, and education in the event. Each of our great speakers will today represent their country, Albania, and share their actual and factual insights of education on the different topics. So be ready to be a part of today's conference. As our Dr. Inga said, today our guest, special guest and director of Albania is Ms. Irena Biba. Welcome, Irena Biba. She's a master teacher and trainer from Albania. She has a big experience, 25 years in the field of education, in secondary school, high schools, and 3 years as a principal. Also, University of Tirana, and she attended leadership schools, AAD. She works as Albanian language and literature teacher. She worked also in Agency of Insurance of Quality of Education in Albania. A TV teacher and collaborator with Ministry of Education in Albania. She is a Microsoft Educative Innovative Expert, Wakelet Ambassador, Scientific Ambassador in European Schoolnet Academy, a e-twinning coordinator in Europe, Erasmus, also speaker, and etc. Welcome, dear Irena Biba. The IIU stage is yours.
Thank you, Nada, for introducing me. I'm really very honored today being here with the most beautiful and inspired moderators and board members of IIU, Inga Karchilava and Nada Ratkovic. I love you girls both. I want also to express my sincere gratitude to the founder of International Internship in University, Mr. Piyush Pandit sir. Million thanks to you for inviting us as a Albania team. But of course, that I am really glad to be among excellent teachers and trainers from my little and beautiful country, Albania. This session for me is very special today. I want to thank all you girls today, eminent speaker from Albania. As an experienced teacher, each one of you have honed the craft over many years. No, you know how to teach and you are good at it. But quality teaching isn't always enough. Too many of our students are passive learners. They wait to be led through the learning process. They are satisfied with the immediate gratification of completion rather than the long-term benefit of challenge. Many students lack an understanding of how they learn, much less what it means to be an effective, skillful learner. Ultimately, learning is a product of what the teacher does and what the learners does. If our students aren't engaging effectively in the learning process, then even the best teacher face an uphill battle. For example, how many of your students wait for you to find their mistakes and wait again for you to show them how to fix them instead of doing that work for themselves? A lot, I think. That's why learning we should find ways to make the process of learning more fun and more interactive. I choose a beautiful topic today to represent infusion of technology into classroom, and I think and I believe that can make the lesson more attractive, no? Using beautiful tools into classroom always is a good choice. Okay, can you see my screen now? I think, yes. Can you see it?
Yes,
Yes.
but not a full screen.
Okay.
It's great now, Irena. Great.
Thank you. Integrating of technology into classroom and especially summer model. Technology will not replace great teachers, but technology in the hands of teachers can be transformation. I love this quote. But what is a summer model? Some words of this model. Every day, teachers are designing activities to target higher ordering thinking skills in order to engage students and enrich learning experiences. But integrating technology adds a whole new layer to teaching and learning. Summer is just one example of effective ways that technology can be integrated into classroom. How can technology transform your learning design? Summer is developed as a way for teachers to evaluate how they are incorporating technology into their instructional practice. Using Summer, it is an act of substitution, augmentation, modification, and the redefinition. The model is made up of 4 components. The model includes a dotted line here that represents the threshold where you shift from using technology to enhance learning, 2 levels, lower levels, to use it to transform learning to highest levels. Transforming learning promotes higher order thinking skills such as analyzing, evaluating, and creating, which are essential to 21st century learning. The sum of verbs of Bloom's digital taxonomy, remembering Google line, highlighting, etc., for understanding advanced search, annotating, for applying, calculating, charting, for analyzing, attributing, breaking down, contrasting, etc., for evaluating, assessing, checking, experimenting, etc., and for creating, animating, blogging, collaborating, etc. So how can you teach above the line? Let's take a look at an example or some examples of a classroom task and how it evolves through the lens of a summer. For example, if we have a research in first level substitution, we can use Safari to copy and paste information. In second level augmentation, we can use bookmark and share notes using the share button. In modification, we can download and annotate with notability. And in redefinition, we can make collaborative mind maps. Also in presentation, in substitution, we can make a keynote presentation on the iPad. In augmentation, demonstrate understanding with explain everything. In modification, we can combine audio, video, and text in movie presentation. And in redefinition, we can use NIPAR presentation. Okay, we move to the next slide. A first level that I said at the beginning is substitution. Technology acts as a direct tool, substitute with now real functional change to the task. For example, take creative writing. In this case, students are substituting a handwritten story here for a typed story. The task is the same with now real change in students' engagement. In augmentation, technology still substitutes, but with some functional improvement. What if we took the same creative writing assignment and had students use a word processing program? Okay. They could use features such as spell check, tools for formatting. Again, the story writing task is the same, but the technology augments it with enhanced productivity. In second level modification, technology should allow for significant task redesign. Take the same creative writing assignment and students use Google Doc to write these stories. Students can then share these stories with peers and provide real-time feedback. Here, technology has significantly modified the original task by introducing the benefits of students' collaboration. Redefinition. At the top stage, redefinition technology allows for the creation of entirely new tasks that were previously inconceivable. What if students transform their written stories into multimedia productions? After creating storyboards, students film scenes, edit clips, and add music, they can publish the videos and receive feedback from voices across the globe. In this case, technology redefines the story writing task to include media creation, critical thinking, collaboration, and communication. So, how can you use SAMR to reflect upon transforming your learning design? That's all for me today, because I want to perform shortly to leave space to the other colleagues. Next time I can share other thoughts about using SAMR model and some task and creative work about from my students. But if I have time, I can say something from flip learning. Okay, we can integrate flip learning with the SAMR model. In SAMR model, we can integrate also Bloom's taxonomy, for example, in a second level or the first level substitution. The verbs of Bloom's taxonomy are define, list, recall, identify, label, locate, etc. And in written papers, we can use Microsoft Word. In presentation, we can use Microsoft PowerPoint. In discussion, we can use Twitter. In illustration, we can use Microsoft Paint. In assessment, we can use Quizlet. In augmentation, the verbs of Bloom's taxonomy are, some of verbs are explain, solve, contrast, choose, show, or report. And in writing papers, we can use Google Docs. In presentation, Prezi. In discussion, word clouding. In illustration, edu creation, Google form. In assessment. Also in modification, some of verbs categorize, evaluate, connect, conclude, infer, and distinguish. In writing papers, we can use Blogger. In presentation, we can use MindMaster. Some of my colleagues know very well these tools. In discussion, we can use Skype. In illustration, we can use Canva. And in assessment, we can use Edpuzzle. And the highest level, that is redefinition. Some of verbs are design, invent, assemble, modify, organize, and collaborate. In write-up papers, we can use Adobe Spark. In presentation, we can use Napar. In discussion, Padlet. In illustration, Scratch, and in assessment, we can use Flipgrid. These are a lot of tools that can make the lesson more funny and more attractive, as I say at the beginning. Okay, some reflection. We have made some reflection question to help you move up to the SAMR later and shift how you are designing learning experiences. We can use, you can ask yourself, what will I gain by replacing the older technology with the new technology? Have I added an improvement to the task process that could not be accomplished with the older technology at the fundamental level? Does this modification fundamentally depend upon the new technology? And how is the new task uniquely made possible by the new technology? There are just a few of the questions you can ask yourself as you evaluate the design of classroom tasks and consider that not all technology integration is created equal. As I said before, ultimately, summer can help you evaluate yourself of technology and design tasks that target higher order thinking skills, engage students, enrich learning experiences, and impact students' achievement. Okay. Flipped learning, that the role of educators is even more important and often more demanding in a flipped classroom than in a traditional one. During class time, they continually observe their students, providing them with feedback relevant in the moment and assessing their work. The Bloom's taxonomy is reversed, and professional educators are reflective in their practice, etc. Professional educators. I am closing with a question for you. Each one of you, are you a tech-savvy teacher? Yes, that you are, because pandemic situation made us more attractive of technology. Thank you for your attention, for listening to me. It was really a great honor to discuss with you today. Thank you, IIU. Thank you, Nada and Inga. Thank you, all the eminent speaker of today.
Big, 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 big clap to our great Irina. Thank you. Thank you, Irina, for a great speech. Yes, the summer model, the topic nearby my heart, because before pandemic to the time of pandemic, now we are using this model because it is the most powerful model. We think when we think about learner, when we think about digital learning, when we think about using the technology, and that is why this summer model is structured in this four stages. You great explain us what is substitution, what when technology acts, how can a tool be substituted with no functional changes? You show through the Flipgrid, through the other tools, because students sometimes can make notes, and then the word processor can hand it uh, among the book. You explain the augmentation, because technology here also is a tool when we are substituting some programs, when we want to be more efficient. Modification, without modification, there is no transformation, significant transformation. What is example there? Like example, a student student can have a blog, what a blog means to a student. So this model, I didn't mention redefinition. For redefinition, a great example is Google Hangout. We all know what is Google Hangout. Then the Google Docs to the students. So this modification in this digital era is really presenting a transformation. I can say transformation in all stages. And here, if we talk about summer model, we also need to mention the Bloom taxonomy, from the high order skills to the low order skills and others. I need a big clap because, Irina, you choose a great topic, a very important topic. And yes, I will repeat again. Albania teachers are really educated, especially when we talk about digitalization, digital technology. You will see today. Irina start first, but we have more experts today who will present their great work and show us what Europe is doing. Thank you. Uh, from our great Irina, we are going to another great teacher, Miss Violica De Mai. Miss Violica is a graduated teacher in math. She's a mentor teacher. She also have a big experience in the field of education, 27 years. She's a head of department of the science. She's working in a Harman Main school in Albania, and still she is continue giving the help to the children with special needs. She's a hard worker, sociable, cheerful, and very professional. She's a member of many organizations and also an awarded teacher. Before we didn't mention, but our Professor Irena is also an awarded teacher on the national level and on the global level. Welcome, welcome, dear teacher Violica.
Hello, everyone. Greetings from Albania. Përshëndetje, Gota.
Përshëndetje, Vjolca. Hello.
I'm very thankful for being here today. Sure, I'm grateful for this invitation to Mr. Pandip, Peyush Pandip, the founder of IIU, and Mem Inga and my dear Nada. Thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you, Irena. Today, I want to speak about an interesting topic. Just a moment, please. I'm going to share. Okay. I am, the topic that I have choose is multi-skilling of teachers to meet challenges ahead. We know that being a good teacher, we have to have many skills. So we know that teachers have one of the most important jobs in the world because all the other professions are growing from this. They fill in the shoes of too many different professions like a parent or judge, administrator, academic, mentor, and more and more. And it's no secret that our teachers get so many things done that it's no wonder that they've become expert in multi-skills. Teachers have the power to change their students' life and for the better. The best of them inspire their students toward greatness and show them what they are capable of. And to achieve this, teachers has to have many skills. Teachers are great. They display enthusiasm, leadership, commitment, and by exhibiting key factors, they appeal to schools at which they appeal someone who will work of better the lives of their students in a variety of ways. Helping others succeed is a central component to teaching, thus trust, knowledge, and commitment are invaluable traits. Teachers also maintain current professional development standards by taking regular refresher courses, tests. One of the most important skills of a teacher is communication. Teaching, by definition, is a form of communication, so it follows that teachers have excellent communication skills. These include both verbal and written communication, professional yet friendly, body language, and ability to actively listen. They are able to adapt their communication style to the needs of different students, depending on their age, cultural ability, and learning style. Clarity, accuracy, professionals with parents, colleagues, and administrators is also imperative. Who are some of the communication skills? Body language, clarity, collaboration, community building, interpreter, listening, network, parent communications, public relations, setting verbal communication, writing lesson plans, writing reports, and written communication. Some of essential skills that teacher has to have are creating a positive learning environment. Why this is very important? This is important because when we create a positive learning environment, students feel accepted, seen, and evaluated. They learn better, so this is a good thing. Something else is confidence building. Confidence building is very important too, because they increase the belief of students, their self-confidence. Childcare is something else that is something that is very important, and management is the other one. Classroom management is very important too, because if we have it, then classroom lessons are run smoothly without disruptive behavior from students. Critical thinking, for me, is something else. Teachers are tasked with solving a variety of problems under a tight timeline. They answer difficult questions from students on the spot, solve conflicts between the students, revise lesson plans, and deal with issues among colleagues. A good teacher knows what resources to use to solve these kind of questions quickly and effectively. Teachers have to juggle a number of tasks, from teaching to attending meetings, lesson planning, and grading. Getting all of it done in a timely manner requires excellent physical organization and time management. And for this, I want to say that important are creating a comfortable learning environment, creating assignment, exams, create positive learning environment, delivery of material, develop plans, lesson plans, manage students' behavior, organizational skill, preparing lessons, results-oriented, setting expectations, setting goals are very important in this case. Organization, organization of the work is another skill that all the teachers has to have. Teachers juggle a number of tasks, from teaching to attending meetings and from lesson planning to guarding. As such, they are able to keep all these duties organized and complete tasks in a timely manner. So they have to do classroom organization, classroom management, leadership, maintain records, planning, prepared, recording keeping, scheduling, time management. Sure, we can't forget about the passion. Teachers demonstrate passions when dealing with difficult classroom situations. They often explain concepts multiple times and manage students who act up or have a difficult time in a class. Dealing with parents and administrator will be trying. The teacher handles of it with a calm, professional demeanor and pay careful attention to the challenge of it. While some people are naturally more passionate than others, the emotional control and maturity that got into it can be learned, must be practiced. In this case, we have to have a positive attitude, positive role model, respectful, cooperative, team player understanding. Technical skills. Teachers, of course, understand the material language. Naturally, different positions require different types and levels of skill. Even teachers are very young, children have significant abilities. It's not difficult first grade math teacher to know how to perform basic arithmetic. For example, he or she has a deep understanding of numbers and numeric relationship in order to be able to explain the material in a thorough and responsive way. Teachers are able to perform the core responsibilities involved in the role from comfortably using Microsoft Office to create materials to being comfortable providing disciplinary action and as necessary. See additional keywords related to the technical skills required from teachers are childcare, coaching, computer, conducting testing, education plans, evaluate performance, grading exams, instruction, management, Microsoft Office, and other like this. So this was the topic that I have prepared today, and I wanted to share with you. Thank you very much for paying attention.
Thank you. Thank you, respected teacher Violica, for your great speech, great presentation. Really a very important topic. You are mentioning the education skills, the teaching skills, what skills one teacher needs to have. And yes, what I like the most, what you say, the positive environment. That is something that if we don't have a positive environment, it means for the students and for us also a positive environment, there will be no achievements in the education. You mentioned the technical skills. Yes, why technical skills? Why communication? Because we know that we have different different types of education, and it is not the same to go in a vocational school or a medical school. So for each one, we need different skills, and I can say that you explain us all of them in this very short time. Thank you so much. Deringa, what you say? Albania, great. I think that Inga is frozen. So, Inga, do you hear me? No. We will.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, now, yes. What do you say on the speech and presentation of our great teacher,
Now can you?
Monica? Okay, Inga, you will speak little later. I see you have little issues with the network. So we are going to our next eminent speaker who will enlighten us with a great speech. It is a beautiful lady, a beautiful person, and yes, also a math teacher from Albania. She is teacher Silva Sifali. Silva has 12 years experience in the field of education in secondary schools. She has finished the University of the Abazan. She is working as a teacher of math, physics, and ITC in Albania. Information technology competition in Albania. She is a leading teacher in Code Week, active teacher in e-twinning. She was a speaker in science during free training with other teachers in pandemic. I need to say something. In Europe, The Scientix platform is the biggest, greatest platform for ICT. And our Professor Silva, also Violica, also Irena. After them will come more Albanian teachers who will be presenting today here, are IT experts, and they are all on the Scientix. They are ambassadors. They are working for the School Education Network, and in Europe developing that digital skills. So, welcome, dear Professor Silva. The IIU stage is yours. Please unmute yourself. Professor
Hi
Silva.
to everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you for the possibility. One moment to share. Okay. Can you see?
Not yet.
Now?
No, no, no. Now, I think that now we'll start. Yes, please, full screen, full mode. You can.
One moment, please. Okay, I can go. Integrate online lab in subject. Aims to learn new platform, to go with the step of technology, to make the lessons more interactive, to do the right teaching for better knowledges. About online lab, what can we do? Can we integrate online lab in educations? Are the teachers ready to do this? Online forms to get better answers and make the difference about real lab and online lab. Share screen and how to create an online map in ICT. Some example, we can do the right lessons using online map, using pad. You can view how to make a virtual lab about circuit in this link. Students together learned how to create a virtual circuit and make analogy with the real circuit created. Go Lab. All we need to use Go Lab is an email address. I have been on with it in a training from ambassadors. After I was in Greece during the summer school and at the conference at European School in Brussels about Next Lab. How to do the experiments here and the benefits of online lab for teachers, new ideas, new ICT tools, interesting lessons, suitable knowledge. For students, collaboration, good time spending online, using better the technology. It's all about my presentation because it was a short time for me. Thank you to all. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Professor Silva, please, you can have few minutes because this benefits for the online lab. This is a very interested topic, so you can have more time if you need. No problem.
No, it's all I
Okay.
made for today. Thank you very much for the possibility
okay.
and to be here with you.
Thank you. Thank you for presenting us how to integrate online lab in education. I think that this is very important, this online lab, especially when we are talking about STEM subjects. And Professor Silva is teaching, as I said, the math, the physics, the STEM, the STEM subjects. So I hope that we will very soon have this online labs in our education, in not only in this STEM subjects, in other subjects, because the online lab is offering a lot of opportunities for learning, for doing practice. And today, for the students and for the education, is more necessary to have a good practice, not only theory, because if you learn only theory, you don't know to work. And Europe is giving a lot of grants for this type of education. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now we are going to our next speaker. Our next speaker is a teacher of English and Italian. It is a teacher, Blerina Maletai. She is teaching English and language since 2013. She loves languages and everything that she can do with them. She likes music, she likes history, and so on. Also, she is an interdisciplinary person because she don't know only English and Italian. She also know French and Spanish. So she believes that every language, when you know, provides you extra skills to succeed in what you love doing. Yes, I agree completely there, teacher Blerina. Welcome. The IIU stage is yours.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. My name is Verina. Today it's my first time, and I'm very pleased and happy to be here today. Today I've decided that I'm going to be speaking to you about the impact of technology in education. Technology has impacted almost every aspect of life today, and education is no exception, our country, Albania, either. So I'm going to point out some ways that technology has changed the learning process here in our country, in Albania. If you have a look at a picture of a classroom, Albanian classroom, you may say that, okay, it's not very different from the past, even though you may notice students holding tablets, laptops, or mobile phones. But if we look closely to the learning process, you will definitely notice that it has profoundly changed the learning process, so the way we learn today. So technology has profoundly changed education, even in our country, Albania. I'm going to focus on 3 ways. The first one is my favorite one, actually. So technology has changed the roles of teachers and learners. In many classrooms today, we see the teacher's role shifting to the guide on the side, and hidden about the. In many classrooms today, we see the teacher's role shifting to the guide on the side, and hidden about the. In many classrooms today.
Professor Blerica, please, can you try to, Professor Blerica?
Okay.
You have as the sound was, we didn't understand you in this few minutes. Please try to fix it if you can.
I think is everything all right now. So
yes, yes.
Okay. So I was saying that nowadays technology has given the students the chance to take more responsibility when it comes to learning. So nowadays, students can choose who they like to work with, the subjects they like to work on, and let's say like every school and university across the country now has begun to redesign learning spaces to enable this new model of education. Okay, this was the first one. The second one that I wanted to point out is that technology nowadays enables forms of communication and collaboration undreamt of in the past. So even from a classroom, a small classroom in a rural area of Albania, students now have the chance to learn about every part of the world, to learn about expeditions, to question about other students' work. They have the chance to see videos, read blog posting, email, and share experiences with anyone. So let's say that the walls of the classrooms are no longer a barrier, as technology enables new ways of learning, working, and communicating. The third one that I wanted to share with you today is that technology has greatly expanded access to education. Today, massive amounts of information like books, audio, videos, images are available at one's fingertips through the internet. So students can get information from anything thanks to technology. So to conclude, I'd like to restate that technology is a powerful tool that can support and transform education in many ways. And I think it will be up to instructional designers and educational technologies to make the most of the opportunities provided by technology to change education so that effective education is available to everyone, everywhere. So that's what I have prepared for today. Thank you for your attention and your time.
Thank you. Thank you, dear teacher Belina, for your topic today, for your speech. Yes, the impact of technology in education, very necessary. Even we talk about the positive impact or the negative impact. That is our reality, and today no education without technology. You choose a great topic, explain it for us and in a few minutes. So thank you very much.
Can you hear me, dear? No.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yes. Sorry, my internet very weak. Okay, I am very happy. Oh my God, because we hear today really very interesting and important issue. Albanian teachers are really amazing today. The presentation of all the eminent speakers really reflected the issue of the importance of learning in the teaching process. Wow, thank you so much, everyone. Keep up very great job. Big clap. Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Inga. Yes, great.
Yes, perfect.
Yes, all the topics are very interesting, very important and great. So let's go. Let's go to our next eminent speaker. She is a big teacher. She is a physics teacher from 2001 year. Teacher Lindita Lokcha. She's a mother of two sons and a very curious in technology development of education. You see, at the beginning of this session, I say that we have today the amazing technology educators and digital educators. Teacher Lindita is involved in every activity that shows the advantages of technology. She is a training ambassador. She's a trainer of education in the country of Albania. She's a hardworking person and also she likes to get involved in many projects. Welcome, teacher Lindita. The IIU stage is yours and we are proud to have you today on this great event.
Wow, thank you for this wonderful introduction to me. And I'm very honored to be here. Thank you for inviting me here. And it's a very precious time for us to gather in this important online meeting. Thank you, Dr. Inga and you, IIU, for having made possible this kind of a conference. Sorry for the cat. Okay. I'm a teacher of physics, yes, and the possibility to be involved in different kind of activities was because I know English too, not only because I'm a physics teacher, but this is not a thing that other teachers has the possibility to be here involved in every meeting, and all the teachers want to be more useful for themselves and more eager to learn, to be more useful for students, and to do everything possible for them, and to make education more funny or more important for students in these days. And as we know, technology is a big important thing for us to use in our educational daily life. So as a physics teacher, I have used many technologies in my online teaching or in my physical teaching. So I have made possible to make lessons in my class with a projector. So we have used many tools. I can show you in my short presentation here some of these tools that we have used in education. So let me share my screen for a second, and just to show you some of those tools that I have used. Okay. I don't know if I'm sharing this.
Yes, you
Okay.
are.
So that's my presentation. So teacher of physics and informatics. And we have done online training and online teaching in pandemic times, but we have used before the pandemic times many methods that were innovative in education, as Skype in the classroom. We have made meetings with other schools in all the world, as in Australia too. And we have met with other students, so my class with other students, and we have made mystery Skypes, so to find which country was meeting with which country, so this kind of meetings. But these are some of the tools that I have used in my class education, being an tech teacher. So it's presentation, Kahoot game lessons, Voki, internet security presentation person, and pet stimulation applets. They are used in science subjects. So these are some tools, some important tools that we have used in education. So in our daily life teaching, I think it was very important for us being, internet teachers. So making possible to collaborate with other teachers and to share experiences with them, because as you said before, I'm a twinning ambassador, and a twinning has opened me all the doors to collaborate with teachers in Europe, and to be an important kind of collaboration with other teachers in all world. So when I entered in a twinning, I was able to be a part of the European and the all global community of teachers. So this kind of to be an important part of the educational community. So I know that many teachers have used different kind of tools, different kind of opportunities, different kind of methods, but in Albania, teachers are eager to share and eager to learn from other teachers, and it was made very easy for us being internet teachers. So this kind of event here now is an important event that shows that the Albanian teachers are ready, yes, to be good educators and to share knowledge, what they have gained, what they have learned, and they can share their knowledge with other teachers. So it was a very good and important meeting now, and thank you very much for all your time that we have been here and they have invited us here. So as you know, this kind of stimulations are made possible to be shared in YouTube or in other social media. So I thank you for the opportunity that gave me to be here, and I wish good luck to all other teachers, and thank you, Ms. Irina Biba, for inviting me. And I don't know, I can say good luck to all. Okay, let me.
Yeah, another mute microphone, please.
Yes, yes, thank you, dear respected teacher Lindita. As you said, e-twinning open us all the doors, all the platforms. We are all together in a collaboration in communication. And I always say, thanks God, I know so many great educators from the Europe, from all the countries, also from your country, Albania. Your speech and your presentation was great. I didn't say that you are also a MIE expert. You are a twinning ambassador, but you have all the certificates from the digital technology. So congratulations, congratulations. And we are really proud to have you here today
Thank you very
on
much.
this great IIU stage. And I hope that this is not the last time, this is the first time, and also the second time needs to come very soon. You are welcome, and all of you are welcome to IIU. So
Thank you.
now, thank you very much. Now we are going to one great Albanian teacher. To me, a very close person, and I can say how many times I invite her for some of my events, but you cannot catch her. Today, this is a really honor, and we are lucky today to have her on the IIU stage. So I will present that person. Person is a great teacher, Durata Tsuka. She's a primary school teacher. She's a trainer in education at the University Tirana, Albania. Also, e-twinning ambassador and a leading teacher in the Code Week tag. And if you tag ALCUKA448, you will be in connection with our great teacher. And what is for her education? What for her is teaching? She has 21 years in education. She is giving contribution to 2 schools. She has the volunteering trainings for different education platforms. She likes Microsoft. She likes e-twinning. And she said the best way to teach pupils is through their trust. If they trust you, there's the moment that education starts. Welcome, great teacher Durata Tsuka. And finally, very happy to see you here on the IIU stage.
Thank you, Nada. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Irene, for inviting. And so sorry for the last time I was on my third COVID.
I know. But I was really very sad, really
I'm
sad.
so sorry for that. But, thank you anyway. Thank you for your great presentation. And you embarrassed me. Thank you. I thank all my colleagues here as well. I'm a part of me. It's who I am because of Lindita. She was one of my mentors. She's a twinning ambassador, and she mentored me from training coordinator to become a training ambassador and the leading teacher on Codewijk. So I thank her especially today. I thank Ariola as well, and Violta, and Verena that I knew today, Eliberta as well. We have worked together on training, and Irene, we have presented together on training with Silva. I thank Dr. Inga. Nice to meet you, my dear. Aurora, nice to meet you too. And Nada, thank you for inviting me so many times, and so sorry for not being on time the last time because I was very ill. Thank you, girls. I like to improvise. In these situations, I didn't know what was the topic of all my colleagues they choose today, and I'm so happy we were on the same topic. We are complementing each other today. It's like Albanian school. How is Albanian school these days? So being in 2022, a teacher, it's difficult in every country of the world, not only in Albania. I think it's in India as well, in Georgia, in Croatia, and everywhere around the world. The teachers are in the same position. They need help, they are prepared, they are completed, they are fantastic and brilliant teachers, but anyway, they need to be empowered. So my bio, it was that if you have your students trust, there starts education. But how you can do a student trust you? Because they can believe better a YouTuber that's go up on the morning and says something on YouTube, and every one of our students says, okay, he's right, he is fantastic, he does a lot of things, he is rich, he has a lot of money and a lot of clicks on YouTube and everywhere, and we have to believe that. How we can trust, how we can win our students' trust, how they can trust only us. For this, I think everyone has to empower teachers. Teachers need to be empowered through technology, through devices, through knowledge, through sharing. Every one of us today is here uninterested, economics, or in every other way, uninterested together. Everyone is on vacations now, but we are together here sharing. And good teachers share knowledge, share experience, share a good word. And to share with you today, I choose to be on the same time with my colleagues to how to be together on 21st century skills. And one of the best ways is through coding. Let me share my screen, and I want to do with you a journey through Codewijk website. So if you go here, you know, when I present myself, I'd say every time, I'm an elementary school teacher because I teach 2 K5 classes. So my students are in first grade, second, third, fourth, and fifth grade. And this year I'm going to teach to first grade. You know, they are so small. They are so fantastic with their knowledge and technology because they teach their parents when they feed them on breastfeeding, they had a cell phone on YouTube trying to make them stay calm. So they have a YouTube channel before learn to speak, and they go through internet without knowing anything, and trying to speak with them, trying to communicate with them, trying to win their trust. I will try my abilities with coding. I will start with simple algorithms. I have added an activity for you today, kids writing code with arrows. So this is an activity for little children, but it's also for other children and for all the students who are graduated students, and it's for primary school parents and other teachers, pre-primary education teachers. And it's a basic programming concepts, unplugged activities, playful coding activities, and game design. So you don't need a lot of things to do these activities. You have a blank paper, A4, or some arrows, some colors, some of your tools you find in your class management or in your class situation, where when you do your class management of everything around you, you find tools to use in these coding playful activities. So the simple algorithm of codes with arrows for kids in elementary schools had them with computational thinking and 21st century skills. These activities involve children, educators at all levels, and parents. Anyone can do coding with or without computers. And these simple algorithms help them all start. Welcome and have fun coding. So if you want to sign this Code Week for All code, I can show you how we can do that all together. We can take a certificate of excellence in coding literacy. I will share with you on the chart. A minute. That's here. Chat.
Okay, I will, when you share in chat, I will share on the Facebook, so people on Facebook.
Okay, this is a Code Week for All
Yes.
code. Together, we can use together to register other activities. And when we can register more than 10 activities with the
We
same.
get the best certificate. I adore the certificate of excellence in code week. That is the most, for me, the best certificate.
In coding literacy, we can have all together with 10 activities. We can have one of these certificates of super organizer or of excellence. So you can have one of these certificates when we can include more than 1,500 pupils around the world on these activities. Then all of us will get a certificate of excellence in coding literacy. I already, 2 years, I have one of these. So another thing, I want to present a Code Week website. Sorry, my computer is slowing down. You can go through activities and you can add your activity here. Add activities. When you are there, you can do your account here with an email, and you can add an activity. Add activity, you can describe what type of activity do you want to do. So here Silva and Lindita are leading teachers and know the procedure. And the others are involved on Code Week, but anyway, they can show to other colleagues and get involved on Code Week. This year, from 9 to 23 October, there are 10 years of Code Week, a project of European Commission on to bring computational thinking and 21st century skills into the schools and into classrooms and for everyone, into families as well. You can add your coding activity here on activities. So add activity. You can see here the map. You can see that the map includes not only Europe, but all over the world. There are a lot of activities planned for this year. You can join one of them, or you can add another one, your activity. Like you can see, there are in all languages, there are no about languages or anything. You can register your coding activity and you have the coding activities all around the world. Like you can see here, the map includes, you see, there are 15 activities in America, United States, there are in South America, in Africa. There are a lot of activities in Europe, around Europe, and there are 2 activities here. You can see mathematics, algebra from Arabic to all the formulas through coding and everything. And you see India here is without coding activities. You can keep going with other teachers to register some coding activities. But as you can see, there's a lot of activities in Europe as well. And here is a map of coding activities in Albania. Sorry, my computer is slowing down. We are here in the Balkans, and you can see in Montenegro 19 and in Albania 29.
In Croatia.
Croatia as well, 12. You can see because Croatia is more extended, and you can see as well other activities, 3 and another 1 and 12. And here in the south of Albania, 130 as well, 159 on Albania. As you can see, there are a lot of activities, including coding, around the world. And we are in Europe with this initiative. You can see on resources, learn, share with other teachers, parents, code at home, podcast, training materials. You can find here a lot of training materials for your colleagues or for you. You can find challenges and join them. Dance challenge, it's a fantastic dance challenge there. You can learn, and you can teach, and you can explore a lot of presentations and toolkits. You can go on the community and find as well other teachers and members of the community. You can go on the schools and why you need to have coding at school. You can go on the blog and read about the activities, the successful things, communicate with other teachers and do contacts. So here on Code Week, we are like, we are in the twinning, a big family who help each other, and we stay and we can each other in every step, step by step, because teachers are afraid of doing mistakes. Don't be afraid of doing mistakes. You can try. Everyone can do mistakes. No one is perfect. Don't forget on activities, add activity, and don't forget to put our code for all together and do all the activities together with unplugged activities or online activities. We can do meetings together on activities, and we can have all together a certificate on code of excellence in coding literacy. Don't forget to put tags here, our tags of ambassadors, and coding for all code, the code that I passed you on the chat. I hope I don't over time because when I'm speaking, I forget about time every time. I don't respect the
No,
times.
Nada will stop you.
Sorry.
No, I will stop you. No, I want you really to show today this whole process on the Code Week, because this is very important. It is not only for Europe, it is for the whole world. And as you said, here in India, they are still not even. So here, a great idea. We can start at IIU doing this with this code, because I know what is this. I'm an addict of this Europe code and coding. So when I start, I also don't know to stop with these activities. Thank you. It was really, really an amazing, and really happy that we have you here finally today. And please, today, official promise that you will come very soon again.
I won't promise, because then if I broke them, I won't be happy. So I will come again. I don't know when, but I will be with you. I'm so happy to be with you. You are so sweet and so collaborative. And as I said, being with Lindita, Irina, Iriola, and Eliberta, Silva, everyone here, we are a family. We are the twinning family. And talking about technologies and education, it's our everyday coffee.
Yes, because we don't go outside to have a coffee. We all have a coffee online. It is great. It is a modern way of living, really. Thank you.
Thanks
you
to
so
every one of you. Thanks, Inga. Thank you very much, Nada. Thanks, girls. Violta, Liberta, Ariola, Lindit, Nache. Thank you. Thank you, Irena. Bye, Silva. Thanks. It was great pet education. Bye.
Yes. Okay. We still have two great educators with us. And now I'm going to another teacher, Ariola Tahmazi. She's a science teacher. See again, science teacher since 2008, and she completed the scientific master's degree in population genetics. Since 2014, she has been working as a deputy director of Christek Chambéry School, and she is certified as evaluator of educational institutions. Evaluator of educational institutions, that is, she has a big duties. So during her years, she got numerous trainings, code weeks, code week microbyte, different topics from SchoolNet Academy, and she is also an active participant of eTwinning platform. Welcome, dear teacher Ariola. The IIU stage is yours.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good to be here with you. I wasn't prepared because I was the last to speak, was Eliberta to speak now, but no problems. Thank you for inviting me. I have been a part for a year, but girls, I know we were part of a twinning conference before, and today for me is important because I remember everything we have passed through with a girl, and I promise we'll be more active in September and all the year. Thank you another time. I listen carefully all colleagues. I have just 14 years in teaching, and I think it's not enough for me and for no one. We start a path with teaching in education, and we have to learn every day. We have to find other ways, new ways to make our lessons special for our students, and we have to study more than our students. You know, during these years, I have to collaborate with great teachers, as in this conference. They are really greaters, and I have teach a lot from all of them. Durata know that when we prepare something, when we have to speak, we change everything, and we talk about what we think and what we really pass away step by step and learn with the difficulties. I have been part of Marish School, for September 2014, and I still work there. I can say that I'm growing up with colleagues there and with students. A new vision for Albanian teacher in education. We have to talk about that. And I can say that in these 14 years, we have a new or a lot of different visions. My colleagues start and talk about different platforms, different tools that we will use in internet. We find themselves. We be autodidact, and we learn step by step, all by alone, or communicating to each other and tell each other what we have to do in this way or in this activity to be the best or to give the best to our students. But we have done it through these years. I have been part with my students and the science teacher in different activities. And I have so the enthusiasm, the collaborating, the love of the technology. The last activity where we were part with my students were 21st Century School. We were in the final with a project with Microbit, and it was really amazing, only experience. We were not winner. We just precipitate and were in the final. It's all. We have been in Code Week with different activities, and we have excellence certificate. We have to say that. We have been part of global astronomy, the week of global astronomy with different activities. But I want to tell you more about one platform. Lindita said, Durata said, we meet each other in eTwinning. We grow with eTwinning, and is the place where we learn more. We collaborate with different teachers, not only in Albania, that before we haven't the possibility to communicate and to share our experience. In eTwinning, we could do that. We could learn from each other, and we be part of each other projects. So we grow up with eTwinning and with our colleagues. At first, eTwinning was a platform like any other apps we download in our phone, and we have to learn step by step. It was difficult, but it was interesting. Every day we have to learn something new. Every day we have to go the path and find something that make us feel different, feel better to continue with that. Sorry, during the time I was speaking, I forget to open the material, so I'm going to share with you. Sorry. I keep going to talk, and during this time, I'm trying to share my my PowerPoint presentation.
But you make a great speech without power presentation.
No, just to.
Yeah, we really are enjoying it.
Yes, I also enjoy because I like this style of talking, this life experience, and this is very important. This is something that really enrich us.
Okay, I'm going this way and not losing time with more PowerPoint presentation. I will showing you my experience with my students in training. During this.
Eriola, Eriola,
Yes.
I had this one for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, my dear. This is collaboration. The first project where I was part, international project, where my country with icons. In this project, we have to find different icons from our country and other countries too. And our students have to find the presentation or to find more materials about other countries. So during this time, we communicate and discuss not only between students and teachers in school, but with other countries like Romania, Turkey, Poland, Italy. And we put videos into a space where we present everything to our students. It was the first time I have to apply for label in Netwinning, and I can say that we did it. It was a good experience, but we did it. A big or a huge project we were part was climate changes. We were 153 members, and it was really challenges. In this project, really, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about finishing the task in time. I learned a lot about the collaboration. I learned a lot about doing everything step by step and after or as a plan from the founder. Another project, it was great for us, but another project that we were part of were Christmas and Cards and Carol, where we have different countries from Greece, Hungary, Romania, Georgia, and Denmark. During this project, we have to decorate the class for Christmas, but we have to handmade it cards and send as a postal way to other country. For example, we send in Greece, we send in Italy, we send in Hungary different cards, and they sent to us. It was amazing. It was really amazing for our students when we put all the cards in the desk and they every one of them read it carefully. It was something amazing. And during this path, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about the joy to the students, to the children. I learned a lot to be collaborative. And I learned a lot to not stop about everything we want to be part of. Now in this conference, I hear my colleagues. They are 20 years and even more in education. I think with Eliberta and others girls, we are in the beginning of education, and we have a lot to learn, not from only from internet, but we have a lot to learn from our college in Albania, and to communicate out of Albania, in Europe, in Balkans, in all over the world with other teachers. It for me is amazing to be here today, to share my little experience with you, and to see in the future for other projects and discuss. Thank you, everyone.
Big clap for our great teacher Ariola. And you have a big experience. You present, you show us today. It was really an amazing speech, and I know that this I said, and I will repeat, this kind of teaching, educating is the best. Not always look at the presentation and go through the presentation. And today we need more communication and communicate on this way. And for me, today, your lesson was on the highest level and excellent. And thank you. And I hope that we will really continue with our collaboration, like today at IIU, and also IIU and Europe, because all of you here today show us, present the knowledge. Europe is really revolutionizing education. And I said at the beginning that Albania, like one country of Europe, really has an amazing educators, from each one country, others can learn, can share, and collaborate and make it together. Thank you. So we are still not finished. We have one more educator. She is waiting. Her name is Alberta Demey. She is also an amazing teacher, professor. She is graduated physics at the Faculty of Natural Science at the Tirana. She has a master's degree in the physics. Recently, she is certified as a Center for the School Leadership at the Ministry of Education. So today, here, the persons all are in contact with the Ministry of Education and Sport, and also successfully complete 1 year of training in this institution. She has a great experience in 2 levels of education, AMU and AML. She contributed not only in physics subjects, but in others ICT subjects. Special contribution was given during the pandemic COVID-19. She becomes a coordinator of her school for the academics program. And then with RTSG, with more than 100 video lessons from physics, from the ICT subjects for the grades from 8 to 10. Both these projects were launched by the Ministry of Education and Sport. So she's very active in international projects, Teach for All, on the e-training platform. She's evaluating the national and international prizes. She gets a lot of prizes. So other important experience, she's a leader of professional development, Web for Physics and Mathematics. She's a regional educational office associate with the ASAP certified trainer at training center. All of these amazing teachers are awarded for the STEM, for science, for technology, for information, communication, technology. A big clap for all these great educators today. So let us, Alberta, enrich with your speech.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation, especially to Irene that remembered us, because as all the girls here said, we were in in a 3-day conference last year. So we met together and we bonded together. So we worked in different projects, and other new projects are coming in e-twinning, in Code Week, and other projects that our Ministry of Education is due to complete to this year, this scholar year. And I heard everyone here, every one of us has many things to say, actually, because we, as Eriola said, we are younger, Eriola, me and Silva maybe, we are younger in education, but we have our experience. We had more than 10 years in education now, and we are teaching children that mostly in science, but we also love foreign languages. As you can see, we love foreign languages, and we love being in contact with other teachers in the Balkans, in Europe, and maybe in over the globe, because we have many things to discuss and to discover with each other, while we are preparing and doing all these projects in all these platforms. Today, actually, I made just a short presentation in PowerPoint. It is actually my latest project. It will be published soon, maybe is in September, and it is just a second, please. Can I share the screen?
Yes, yes, you can.
I think that, sorry. It's okay now?
Yes.
Okay.
Full screen, if you can put.
Yes, I think so. Maybe it will take just a few seconds.
Great.
Okay. So, as I said, this is one of my latest projects. In fact, it will be the first paper to be published from me. And the title is The Role of Science in Preschool and Elementary Level of Education. As you said, I am a physics teacher. I graduated in physics, but I also teach ICT during all these years. And some of the years I teach math, and some of the years I also teach English language in elementary classes. The science, it is very important to me, but it is also very important to all of our children and all of our pupils. So I had this idea to have a project and to search more in how is the role of science in preschool and elementary level, because it is important that children have to be as close as of the technology as possible. With all of the changes that are made during these final years with technology and science, it is very important to teach them since from the beginning. So the key words of my study are science, the preschool and elementary school levels, the methods and techniques that the teacher use to introduce the science to their children, and what competencies they can achieve during the new years of schooling and learning. Natural science take a very important role in children's growth, as in preschool or in elementary level. The development of cognitive and psychomotor skills through first notions of science, the encouragement of curiosity, encourage the teachers to find and use different effective methods and techniques to reach their predicted results of the lesson. As we all know, in every lesson that we present to our pupils have their predicted results, and all of us are eager to have these results by the end of the hour. It's very important for the
Sorry for interruption. Can you please your microphone try to, because your sound has a little noise. So
I'm so sorry. I didn't have my headphones today.
okay.
It is better now.
Yes, yes.
I don't know what to do else. Okay, may I continue? Okay, I'll try. So in my study, I had two main goals shown as two questions. First one, what is the role of science in preschool and elementary level in the development of cognitive and psychomotor skills of the pupils, of the children? And which are some of the effective methods and techniques that are used to achieve the development of learning through competencies in science topics in preschool and elementary schools? To enrich the study, I made some questionnaires where that were sent to about 80 teachers of elementary and preschool, and there were included 12 questions. In these presentations, I include just a few of them. And the first one, as you can see, is with the red one are how many pupils do you have in your classroom? And for the elementary school, and with the gray color are how many children do you have in the group that work for the teachers who work in pre-elementary school. As you can see, there are more children in preschool that they are in 12 of 18, and then there are classes with 18 to 24 children or pupils, and a bit more of 20% that have more than 25 children or pupils in their classroom. The next question actually was about the organization of the classes and the topics and the knowledges that are in their books. Even though the children are maybe very young to learn through books because they don't even read when they are in preschool, they can have they can learn through games, through drawings, pictures, and the teachers can explain to them for what is about the lesson. So the question it was like that. Are these lessons well organized in the children's books? And as you can see, most of teachers are answered positive. They just a few of them said that it can be done more with books that they are presented to the children, especially in elementary schools that we're talking, like pupils from the 1st to the 5th grade. One of the next questions was if the teachers can give their pupils or their children more information if they see it that it has to be done more information that are in their books. So as we can see, all the teachers said that they were positive of giving their children and pupils more information about different topics included in science. And their answers were like always, from time to time, and some of them responded that it depended by the topic. The next question, or as I remember, it was the last of the questionnaire. Do these teachers give homework to the pupils? And as you can see from the graphics, they choose to give homeworks to the pupils so they can work at their home. Maybe they can work with their parents or with their brothers and sisters that are older than them, and they can in this way be more attractive by the science. And it was, as I said, it was just a glimpse of my study. I will represent it in public. So thank you for listening. That was all. And as I maybe always do, are these emotions where I present. So some of the parts I maybe forgot. I didn't represent it like it should. But thank you very much for the opportunity and for the support.
I think that you
is
don't
like
forget
you, Dora.
nothing. You were amazing. Your work your article is great. We congratulate you for your first article. It is really great, and hope that you will have more and more articles, because you present us one of your works, but I'm sure that all you are doing is so great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Deringa.
Wow. Oh my God, thank you so much. Wow. I can actually say that you are revolutionizing education. Thank you very much for your efforts. Congratulations, everyone. Very big thank you to all the outstanding speakers. I am very happy. It was another unforgettable conference, really. The presentation and speech of all the teachers was a sources of inspiring. Yes, today we learn a lot of new things. Thank you so much. Albanian teacher shine today. Thank you. Thank you so much, dear Irena. Thank you so much, all great speakers. I am proud of you all. Thank you so much for being with us today and sharing your valuable knowledge. All speaker was amazing. Albania really rocked today. Well done. Wow, stay with us. Europe is ready to share knowledge and new vision in education. Thank you so much, my dear Nada. Oh my God, you are always amazing. You are your star. Thank you. IIU is the change. IIU brings the change. IIU is the revolution. I am so happy today. Thank you.
Thanks, Inga. Thank you, everyone, for the invitation. It was a great time today with you. I'm happy to see you, every one of you, and thanks again for being today together and share together.
Welcome. Thank you.
So we come to the end of this wonderful event today, the IIU Europe International Conference, a new vision for Albanian teachers in education. First and foremost, I want to thanks to our great project director, Mrs. Inga Karchilava, on the great project. No words to express the gratitude to you all, our great speakers, for your valuable time, for enriching us with your great thoughts. Like I said, all of you were really amazing. Thanks to the person behind the success of today's event, who is continuously guiding us, motivating us to put in our best. Yes, our dear founder of IIU, Sir Piyush Pandit. The words are not sufficient to express our heartfelt gratitude. Thank you, lovely audience on the Facebook, for being a part of our conference, for watching, for supporting, to writing great comments for this speeches today. So continue being the change with IIU. Keep reflecting, keep learning, keep collaborating, keep enjoying, keep being nice to yourself. Be nice to each one, because we see that only united we can be together. To have a new knowledge, to share a new knowledge, we need to collaborate and have a great communication between. IIU is offering that in each 1 second. You have a support for any kind, for any field. As we said, more than 1,000 plus courses with more than 1,000 plus educators who is here with IIU, who is sharing the knowledge. As we hear today, like in Europe, the big e-twinning platforms, the big scientific platform, and we have now big transformation in Europe. All of our platforms are going to on the modification. So we are waiting many new things in this autumn. So for the next time, I'm sure that we will have new things to show, because as educators, like I said, monitoring a whole time and learning what is going new. And yes, in every second, something new is happening. Thank you. But for today, this is not the last session of IIU. Before IIU Europe conference, we had an amazing IIU Africa conference, and our great Africa head is here with us, between beautiful ladies. Professor Charles, please open your camera. We want to see you, Professor Charles. He's with us, with all amazing and beautiful ladies. Okay, maybe he has some problems in Nigeria. So join us for 1 hour in the next session about the national education policy. It is running a lot of days, a lot of new knowledge, and till later, till our next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and be with us, be with IIU, and let's build a bright and new future together, and let's grow together.
Please join. Professor
Charles.
Great program. It's a great program. I appreciate you all. God will come to strengthen you and empower you with wisdom, with knowledge, with understanding. Congratulations. All the best. IIU is the best. IIU is very well known all over the world. We will keep on shining and shining and shining and shining. Great IIU. Great. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Welcome. Congratulations to.
Thank you, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.